Tuesday, the 19th of April 2022, and I do believe this is the second video I have made for today. What is going on with this short little video at the very beginning? Well, this is, you could say, like the perfect river in China. This is in the north of China, I do believe. There's no dams. Beautiful. Look at the color. It's natural. Now, look at a river that does have dams. Surprise, surprise. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my goodness. The Three Gorges. The Three Gorges Dam does this. And look at this water here. Brown silt. This is the Three Gorges Dam, and this is what makes rivers really bad. What it should be like is like this. So what is happening with the Three Gorges? Well, first of all, let's have a look at the weather for you. Now, let me just take off my audio so you won't get any sound with this when I'm recording. And this is over the next couple of days and the coming weekend. I made the map bigger so you can see more of West China here. And the hand is by the Three Gorges. For most of the actual days coming for now and the days ahead, not much rain at all. It's actually pretty dry. So here is an opportunity for the Three Gorges management to release some water to get down to, well, without flooding other areas. Let's say Yingchang, which is just below the Three Gorges Dam, and Wuhan, about 300 kilometers away, I do believe. But later on, there are some weather storms on Saturday next week, I do believe. Again, have a look at the weather forecast, and after that we'll go into the levels. Right, so the levels look like this for today. Let me just get the picture up here. Kutan is at 167.89, and the Three Gorges Reservoir itself 165.17. So it has gone down by about 40 or 50 centimeters as of yesterday. I can't remember the exact one there. The inflow has miraculously disappeared once again, like the webcam always disappears, and the outflow is at 14,800. I think that's 100 below yesterday. So has gone down a little bit, and we do have some rain coming up next week, so it needs to drop down quite rapidly. Hence, this is why I made the title The Three Gorges Dam in Peril. Maybe it's a little bit of clickbait, but hey, advertising is clickbait one way or the other. The Three Gorges Dam, if these levels don't go down, is in peril. It's just going to take 1 or 2 days of heavy rain, like it happened last year in Hunan, I think Hunan province, where you remember the subway was flooded basically because they opened up a dam gate for that. It was the government's responsibility in the end, but that's another story. If that doesn't happen, if these levels don't drop, if some of the gates don't open, you could say just 600 millimeters of rain can actually overspill the dam. If these sluice gates can't open or won't open, then there's going to be some serious problems downstream of the dam. I don't think it's too early to tell if there would be any kind of collapse with it, but it is in peril because we just see these levels not going down. I do check the webcam every day, but it's still doing this rerun of September 2021. And that brings my suspicions up even further. What are they hiding? Only time will tell. Maybe another webcam comes along. We know there's 3 of them, or 3 or 4 of them, but none of them seem to be working at the moment. Let's move on to the second part of this, which are the severe storms of April 2022 in Sichuan, China. I did cover this a little bit not so long ago, but I have found some more images that I would like to share with you. Earlier last week, I think it was Monday last week, there were some heavy storms in Sichuan. Sichuan is on the map now, And you can relate this to how close it is to Wuhan. Remember, China is like the third largest country in the world. It's about the same width as the United States of America. But they had a really bad storm, and basically you can see some pictures here of what the storm was like and some of the after effects as well. Now, this is not taken on state media. This is just taken from people with their mobile phones, and they put it on Chinese state social media called Weibo, a little bit like Twitter, and I've captured some images like this. You can see how heavy the storms are. It's actually moving some cars as well. Now, a little bit earlier, I did make a video related to the lockdown, or the lockdown continues, and I possibly will do this on a daily basis so we can keep updated. Again, I emphasize these video streams are not from CNN or BBC or Al Jazeera. These are real people who get their mobile phone, they broadcast it on Weibo. It possibly gets taken down in about 2 hours, but some people do have a VPN, a virtual private network, and post it on Twitter, even though Twitter is banned in China. So you can really sort of believe these kind of images that are shown because it's not from state propaganda. And this has been done. You can check out the link possibly below. You can check it out on my Messenger, which you can see the link below. And I'm just going to show you a small snippet, but you can see the full video on this channel here. And yeah, on this channel here. Here's a small... A warm welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday the 19th of April 2022, and here is the latest update for the lockdown, not just of Shanghai, but some partial lockdowns in some other cities. I do believe there's quite a few now. There was one report of 77 cities in China on a lockdown or a partial lockdown. The first picture you can see is a partial lockdown of one city. I'm not too sure where it is. I think it could be Hubei, which is very close to Shanghai. I will show you possibly on a map, if I can remember to put it in, of these people are on the street, and some of them are homeless, but they can't actually get any money to buy groceries, and some of them can't even get back into their own apartments because the apartment is on lockdown. The second picture I want to show you is this, and this is a truck driver outside Shanghai who's not allowed in, and he's not even allowed to leave his cab. So the COVID police, the stormtrooper, is actually giving him a bucket so he can go to the toilet. This next one is a bit of propaganda. Now, I've taken away the music because it has a copyright on it. And these are, I'm not too sure how real this is or how staged this is. That the stormtroopers, the COVID police downstairs, and the people there who are allowed to, who are monitoring the whole situation, are encouraging the residents to sing out loud. Now, I could imagine that this is more like, if you don't sing, we won't give you food. So the people singing may not have any choice. This is just my take on it, because I don't think people would be singing in that way, praising the government. I don't think anyone in Shanghai likes the government at the moment unless they have certain privileges. Here, I know this is in Hubei. Hubei is really close to Shanghai, maybe like 2 hours by car northwest of Shanghai. And because of some rumors and some gossips, a lot of people are going into the supermarkets and just trying to get as much food as they can because they're scared of the lockdown. I think people in China are not scared of the actual COVID-19 because most people have been injected. They are scared of the quarantine centers, which are some of them are okay, but they're usually for the top people. But for the average Joe, it's going to be even under a bridge, for example. Next one I found on Twitter, and You can see here a stormtrooper or the COVID police or a COVID worker. They say that they are dismantling the vegetables because the vegetables may contain the COVID-19 virus. So this is a community garden. I'm not too sure where, but that's that. No, I can't confirm this one. Next one is back in Shanghai, and this elderly lady, you could say that she's in her 60s, 70s or 80s, doesn't really understand 100% what is going on. That brings us to a close for today. Thank you as always for your time. My name is James. A like, subscribe and share. I do try my best to bring you the latest, what's happening with the dam, the Yangtze, the weather, the floods, and also more critical or more attentionally critical at the moment is Shanghai. Not just Shanghai, it's other cities in China, and a lot of universities are actually on a lockdown, and the university students cannot leave the campus. They're just putting their people there, even in a city that may only have one case. So this is not just in Shanghai, but Shanghai has the brunt of it with 20, 30, 40,000 cases a day. It's going to have, if this continues, some more serious effects because Shanghai is the biggest container port and shipping by volume. You can go to a map, for example, or an imagery map of how many ships are waiting outside Shanghai. You can't see the sea, you can just see red dots. All food for thought. Wherever you are, please spend a moment or two to think of the poor people who are not having the perfect life in Shanghai and living in some awful conditions because of Xi Jinping's zero tolerance. Xi Jinping hasn't even made an appearance about this. He's having a sunbathe in Hainan, which is South China, very close to Vietnam. Hainan Island is a very big island at the bottom of China. I'm waffling on. Thank you as always for your time. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Arrivederci, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, ciao for now, bye bye, I'm out of here. Oh, Tokyo says hello, but he's sleeping at the moment. Yes, it's like 11 o'clock. Bye bye.